Critics are calling Weapons one of the most gripping, artful, and emotionally powerful films of the year. We're here to tell you our thoughts. Welcome back to the No Bad Seats podcast by Regent Cinemas, hosted by myself, Luke, and Sam of Bratface Media. Sam, how are we going?
Pretty good. Pretty excited to be here again.
Yeah, and this week we saw Weapons, which was one I was very excited about. I know you were very excited about Weapons. What was it about Weapons that had you keen?
The intrigue.
Yeah.
Totally. Just not knowing what it was about. I think I saw the first trailer and I was like, that's enough.
I'm in.
I'll leave it there.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't watch much else apart from that. I was like, I'm in. Let's do it. Let's find out.
Now, one of the luxuries of my job is that I get to watch a lot of trailers, and Weapons was one of those trailers I watched. One of the negatives of my job is when you see a trailer like Weapons and you don't want to watch anymore, I need to know a bit more about it because I'm promoting it, and that's what we do. I need to get trailers up. I need to know whether I can put it in the foyer or whether there's too much going on that maybe, it's a bit scary for the foyer or that sort of thing. So
I suppose that's where the marketing can really bring it undone, for you especially, but for everyone, is when those trailers show too much.
Yep.
Which you would find every now and then that you're like, well, now I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
And that is always a disappointing factor. I don't know about the second trailer for this one because I don't believe I watched it. So
this one kept it pretty minimal the whole way through, but I think, after seeing that first one, even just the teaser, that 1 minute teaser, that's all. I would have been happy to just go into this film having just seen that. So last week, you and we went and saw The Naked Gun.
Yes.
And we haven't had a chance, but we're going to do a big breakdown about The Naked Gun for next week, which is super exciting. But it meant that we didn't get a chance to watch Weapons first thing the day that it came out. So we were sitting here going, we've got to get to Weapons. We've got to get to Weapons. But of course, both of us being dads, life, it's hard to just get to the movies.
Yeah.
So Monday rolls around and we're going, well, we're watching Life of Chuck this week. If we don't get to Weapons soon,
it's just going to go by and we won't get a chance to talk
This isn't going to be one of those ones we're going to let go by.
Yeah.
So we look at it and we go, all right, 9:15 on a Monday. Now, again, I don't know about you, but having young kids, 9:15 on a Monday is basically midnight.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm talking, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning. That's basically what we're committing to. This is insanity, But we decided we have to do it. So, impulsive, we hit the road and we came in and we sat down and watched Weapons. And, it's always nice going in and being able to grab a bunch of popcorn and choc tops and do what you need to do. And kids are all in bed. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, that's where we were at, and that was the experience, which is, it's nice. I think going to see a horror film like this at 9:30 at night does add to the experience,
Oh, definitely. I mean, we could have got home at 2:17 a.m.
We could have got home at 2:17 a.m. So, the thing with this episode, in the typical format of the show, we want to talk loosely about what we liked.
Yeah. A bit about the movie.
All that sort of thing, and then go into a spoiler section. Now today, we don't want to do a spoiler section of this movie. We want to give you a couple of little things. We want to talk about how much we liked it, and then we're going to leave it at that, because this one is one that will benefit from you not knowing anything. Yeah. So trust us when we say, go watch Weapons. Don't watch anything further about it.
Yes.
So let's talk.
I mean, you can watch this, but
just us. Yeah.
We're protecting you.
Let's talk Weapons.
Yeah.
So, the trailers.
Yes.
2:17 a.m. A bunch of kids walk out of their house and just run off.
Do their spread arm run.
Yeah, so it's this sort of very creepy sort of vibe you get from watching the trailers and seeing these ring cameras and just footage of these kids running down the street with their arms out
middle of
like
the night,
this, like
yeah.
flying like an aeroplane, just running off into the darkness and never to be seen again.
Yep.
And that's what we get. Immediately that grabs you.
Oh, 100%, yeah. It, like we said, the intrigue, you just, what is going on?
Yeah.
What is it? Why 2:17 a.m.?
Mm-hmm.
Why are they running like that? How many kids? I think they do tell you how many kids in the trailer, but regardless, like, what?
There's
so many
crazy.
unanswered questions, and I think if that doesn't already get you into the cinemas, hopefully this does as well, because you should be going regardless.
Yep.
If this is your type of movie, if you like a horror, a thriller, you should already be signed up to see this. There shouldn't be any question.
Yeah, exactly. And what this film does a really good job at is building suspense and building tension.
Oh yeah.
Which is just fantastic. Now we do see that Julia Garner's character in the movie is a teacher, and that all of the kids are from her classroom.
Yep.
So 17 kids go missing, but there was 18 kids in her classroom, and for some reason, one of them
Is left.
And that's about the extent of what we see. We see an angry parent, Josh Brolin, yelling about why her class, she knows something. We see Julia Garner's character sort of a lot of suspicion around her, seemingly that
Well, it doesn't happen to anyone else's class.
No.
Like, she is essentially what would be your first suspect in that situation. Like,
That's exactly right. So that's about all that we see in the film, or all that we see in the trailer. We get snippets of little things,
which will not make sense until the film.
No.
And probably till the end of the film.
Yeah, but it does give you a lot. I still don't want to talk too much on structure of the film, but this is another one that doesn't
adhere to the usual structure of films.
Which I personally think benefited.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. It grips you.
Yeah.
It really does. I think I said this when we saw it. It grabs you by the throat. It does not let go.
Yeah. It's got you from the start. You are edge of your seat from the second that the movie starts and the kids are all running to the end of the film. You're going, oh my God, what's going on? You know? And it gives you snippets and it gives you pieces. It's essentially a big puzzle that you're putting together as the movie goes on, which is
great as a viewer.
Great as a viewer, great for the genre as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So for a horror like that. One thing I'll say, non-spoiler, but if you're particularly squeamish on gore or someone who maybe doesn't like that stuff, I'm personally not a huge horror guy, so I'm up and down with the sort of gory horrors. And I found this one was like right in the sweet spot where it wasn't over the top. There was still a little bit, there was some moments that jumped out, or, you know, not a heap of jump scares either, but it did a really, really good job of building tension and maybe making you think that there was going to be jump scares at times.
Yes, and I think that's what it does beautifully. Like, I'm more of a horror guy than you are. And it rides that line between horror and thriller. It's definitely scarier than a thriller, but it's not quite as full-blown scary as some like horrors that you would have seen in the last year or two. It definitely rides a nice line there that you don't have to be a full horror person to be watching this.
Yeah, exactly. And that's pretty much what I would say, is that if the intrigue gets you, but your turn-off is, oh, it's a horror, I'm not a huge horror person,
give it a go.
Give it a crack. Yeah. Because it's definitely not as full-on as you might anticipate. And it's just...
And if you've seen...
so engaging.
Zach Cregger's other work in Barbarian, if you didn't like Barbarian, I think you would like Weapons.
I've heard that. Now, I haven't seen Barbarian.
Okay.
I don't know why I missed it. I remember it came out and it was one of these films that was... I remember working here and people going on and on about Barbarian, and I didn't know Zach Cregger as a director. I knew him as an actor on a show called Wrecked, which was a parody of Lost. It ran for 3 seasons. I loved it. Okay. And he was an actor. It was a sitcom. You know, he was the main guy in it, and I was like, oh yeah. And then when I saw this Barbarian coming out, I was like, hold on, I recognize that name. And then I was like, it's the same guy.
Yeah.
He's doing the Jordan Peele thing where he's known for comedy, and then he's like, and now I'm a horror director.
I think some of the best horror directors are comedians.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know. They do such a good job of it. There's so many, like you said, Jordan Peele did phenomenally. Horror and comedy I put very close to each other. They're both very big reactions in a cinema. You're getting lots of laughs or you're getting lots of scares.
Yep.
Whereas a drama can sit there and you can watch a whole drama and not have a lot of reaction and stuff like that. Whereas your horrors and your comedies really, it's like both ends of the spectrum. So I think that when they switch, they do a really good job of switching.
You know the structure. You understand the structure. You understand the form.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's it. And I think that's probably where they're at. You're right.
Yeah, but getting back to the Barbarian thing, in saying that if you didn't enjoy Barbarian so much that you would like this, I'm not also saying that if you loved Barbarian, you're going to hate this. Not at all. I think you'll love this both ways.
It's funny, I've heard that a couple of times.
Yeah. I enjoyed Barbarian. There's things I didn't love it as much as the hype that people had for it. Weapons, I love as much as the hype. I think it's great. There was a lot of hype surrounding it, people saying it's great. It's one of the best in a long time, and I would agree. It's different. It's interesting. Like we said, it grabs you and it just does not let go. The whole movie, you're just, what is going on? What's happening? And I think it pays off really well.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, I think that we got to leave it there with Weapons.
Pretty much.
But mainly because we don't want to give too much away.
Yeah, go and see it at the cinema.
Trust us. Go and enjoy Weapons. You will enjoy Weapons. It's one of those ones that will keep you on the edge of your seat the whole time, whether or not you're somebody who loves horror. I know that, as I said, for me, it's one of my favourite films of the year.
Oh, it's up there.
Or it's up there. It's up there for sure. And it's definitely worth going to see.
Yeah.
So get in and see Weapons. And let us know what you think. Let us know, did it live up to the hype for you the same way that it did for us? This has been the No Bad Seats podcast by Regent Cinemas. Thank you for checking us out. I'm Luke, this is Sam, and we're excited to chat more movies and see you next time. So make sure that you check us out every Friday. We have The Naked Gun coming up that we're excited about talking about, because I know that I have not stopped thinking about that film since we watched it. And then plenty more movies coming out for the rest of the year. We will be doing trailer watches as well and discussing the films that we're excited about as we go forward. So we hope that you stick around. Thanks for coming. And just remember, there's no bad seats, and we will see you at the movies.